Alright, chat. So, I know some of you guys. I know I haven't been uploading since. I know I haven't been uploading a lot. But right now, I'm gonna start uploading like daily. So, like the second I get back home from school, uploading. So you're gonna see a lot of uploads from me. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I'm doing a shout out to everybody who subs and. I'm doing a shout out to everybody who subs. The reason I'm gonna know you guys sub is if you comment you subbed in my video, you'll get a shout out. I'll shout you out on camera too. You guys are definitely gonna get a shout out. But anyway, what I was gonna tell you guys is that um I switched. And you might be asking me like, Spaz, what did you switch? Blah, 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 like that. So I switched to Claw. Like I kind of got bored of like editing with non-claw because, bro, like, when I started editing with non-claw, it felt like, bro, I had like a huge downfall compared to when I edit with non-claw. Compared to when I edit with claw. So with claw, non-claw, it I had this feeling like where I was like hella fast. Like I had this feeling where I was like super duper fast and I could just do every single idea I wanted. But that was until when I tried out like fast sensitivities, I would usually like mess up my edits left and right. And that was only because I tried editing like super fast, which made my edits go like which made my edits oh my god, which made my edits like way worse. So if you're a non-claw player, you could stay on non-claw, but I'm just saying, if you want like better mechs, I would definitely recommend you to switch to claw. And how I learned how to play claw was just watching my favorite YouTubers. And shout out to Cuff, by the way. He literally got me in. He basically said I use all of his binds, but he basically got me into using claw. So, big thanks and a big shout out to Cuff. Because I swear, bro, he literally has me moving now. Like, ever since I've gotten on claw, I've been like just moving different. I don't use the sense anymore since it's like too fast for me. But still, Cuff, big thanks to you. And Sade. Big thanks to Sade and Cuff. Because firstly, when I tried Claw and I tried editing with D-pad, it was like pretty difficult to me because at that time I was like, I don't know, I was like young. But now that I'm older, Claw has gotten way easier. And now you can see me moving. So I would recommend these binds for Claw. So boom jump, here we go. Sprint, left D-pad since it's easy to press. Because look, you see how it's super close to your D-pad? So if you edit like right at the bottom of your D-pad, like next to where your left joystick is, if you edit like down right there, you're gonna have it's only gonna take you like a millisecond just to switch to your sprint button. So let's say, see, I'm editing at the bottom of my joystick. Let's say I'm getting followed by someone. I can easily straight up easily just box up and sprint away. But if you have a paddle, I would recommend you using a paddle instead of like just regular. If you have paddles, it's also a good idea. But since I don't use paddles anymore because I found claw is way easier because I get to press mostly every single button. So I play left hand claw. So right hand claw, I tried double hand claw, but that was hard because when I tried double hand claw, I still edited with my D-pad. But then with triangle, I used to have my switch mode as triangle, and then everything else I had jump as left, right stick, switch mode as circle. I still do actually have switch mode as circle, and then I have left stick as my map button. But anyway, here are the binds. Let me just get back to those. So jump, sprint, target fire. Here, I'm just go through this quickly. Toggle pickaxe or carry. I have this as my bottom D-pad. Like I said, it's literally the same exact reason I have sprint as my right D-pad. So it's easy to press. Plus, like if I'm sprinting, if I like sprint, if I'm sprinting towards my wall, like let's so let's say if I'm sprinting towards my wall, if I had like any other bind, then bottom of my D-pad, then this would be way worse. So let's say I had a back paddle as my pickaxe bind. So I'm running right, and then I forget that I have two back buttons or paddles or whatever you want to call them, and I accidentally press the other one instead of the one I was meant to press. So like I'm sprinting towards the wall, it's easy for me to press. So let's say like I'm sprinting, right? I press that bind, I get it, and then I can easily just full piece or push it. But anyway, yeah, that's really how you do it. And after, when you go over here, right? When you go over here, I mean, no, descent. We'll get back to that in a little bit. So switch mode slash edit hold triangle, and you guys might already know why. But if not, I'll just tell you. It like pauses the delay of like your actual edit button. So everything else is just normal here. Switch mode is circle. I don't play double hand claw, but sometimes I kinda play double hand claw just to get to my switch mode. Since I have my middle finger on my trigger and my pointer finger on R1, and then sometimes I like just like reach my pointer finger down to circle. It's kind of easy, but it's also kind of hard if you don't have long fingers. Anyways, I have R2 selects. Everything down here is normal, except for my reset and confirm bind. So reset bind, if you don't use R1, you're tripping, bro. Like any other reset bind is not faster than R1, bro. Like I could press R1 super duper fast. So that's how I could do like this auto reset shit. I don't even. That's how I can do this auto reset thing. Also, plus, like, let's say you have, like, for example, let's say I have left stick as my reset button. So sorry, Charles, I'm just bringing this out there, bro, because, yeah, you need to switch anyways. So if I'm, like, using so let's say R1's my switch mode. So I could, I could edit, right? And then okay, wait, so pause real quick. Let's say R1, left stick is my edit and my reset. I would have to double tap left stick to I would have to double tap left stick to reset. Like, bro, like you might have fast fingers and be able to double tap like that, bro. But like, if your fingers aren't that fast, I would just recommend you like switch to like a different reset button. Like my opinion, R1 is the best for me. since it's like way faster, and plus it's on my pointer finger. And if you guys know, anything that's on your pointer finger, like your pointer finger is the fastest finger you have. There are some people out there who have way faster fingers than their pointer finger. But anyways, so edit building is D-pad. I mean not D-pad, touchpad. I have this off. I don't use my emote button because I have that as my not reset. My pickaxe map, left stick, like I told you guys, inventory, it's up, blah blah blah. I figured out that. And then that's literally on my binds, and then here are the best settings. Shout out to Jay's for the sense. So I use cuffs binds with Jay's settings. Like if you just put those two together, since Jay's sense, it's like smooth as hell. And then cuffs binds, they're like you could like press them like really fast. So smooth sense with like hella fast edits is just like crazy. Cause bro, like you have so like you have so much more control over your edits. I'll say if you use a fast sense like cuff, you're good. Like I'm not even lying. You could use a fast sense, but in my opinion, like since I'm like kinda new to claw, I use a smoother sense just to like get the hang of it, and then I could up my sense by like one each week or day. It doesn't really matter. But here's the sense: 2.1, 2.3, 40, 40, 40%, 40%. What's it? 40%, 40%, 3, 3. Turn instant boost when building on because it gives you like a faster like look sense. 12, 12. Linear. 1.0. Scope multiplier. Keep that in mind. And then dead zones 5, 5. Dead zones are really good if you have stick drift. Keep like at least like one of these at like 20. Keep like one of these at like 720 to like 19 or something. And then adaptive trigger all that stuff off. But yeah, that's really all for the vid. And also, you can also find Jay's settings in his map. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification button, and also stay shifty, bro. God love y'all. Peace out. We're out. Peace.